Hey guys, what's going on? It's EpicNick100, and today I am back with another LEGO Batman movie set review for you guys, and today I have Arkham Asylum. It has a set number of 70912, it has 1,628 pieces, and this set retails for $179.99. Now, this set is a Toys R Us exclusive, meaning you can only get it at Toys R Us. Is the set worth 180 bucks? I'm gonna let you guys decide. It's not really my job to influence your opinion. Personally, I really like this set. This is actually probably my favorite set so far. You get 12 great minifigures. There's a lot of stuff in this set that I'm gonna delve into. So I think I've talked for long enough, so let's get straight into this review. Starting off with the figures in this set, we of course have Batman. Now, like all the other sets, this Batman figure is pretty much the same. Not really anything new to him. He does have a different facial expression. It's pretty cool. He's got that nice 3D belt piece. His accessory is usually a batarang. We take off his mask. This is what he looks like underneath. He has like this really kind of he has like a snicker expression right now. And then if we turn him around, his cape, not really much printing on the back, and the belt does continue onto the back. And this is what his other face looks like, where he's like shocked. And that's his other face. So, pretty cool. Not really new, not really anything new from the other Batman figures in this wave. So, let's move on to the next figure. Next up, we have Robin. Now, Robin comes in two other sets in this wave, the Batmobile and the Catwoman Catcycle Chase. And this Robin isn't really that much different. Robin comes with this, I guess like a sonic kind of weapon. Kind of like uses sonar waves. Pretty cool. Has like this nice magnifying piece. That's not a sticker, that's actually printed on, which is pretty cool. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. Could be blue kryptonite, maybe. Probably not. Putting that aside, this Robin figure is pretty much the same as the other two that we get in this entire wave. He's got that nice yellow shiny cape. He does have a slightly different facial expression this time around. This is what he looks like on this side. Then on the back he has like this facial expression, and this is how he looks from there. I actually kind of think this looks funny. And then on his back, not really much there. Kind of just continuation of the front. So I think that is it for Robin, so let's move on. Moving along in this set, we have Barbara Gordon. Now, this is actually really interesting because I don't really think there's ever really been a variation of Barbara Gordon in the comics where she's actually been police commissioner, besides the Batman Beyond cartoon, which is fantastic. I highly recommend that you guys watch it. But I think it's kind of cool how they're making her police commissioner in the LEGO Batman movie. This figure is actually really, really cool. She's got a lot of nice torso printing. This reminds me of the James Gordon minifigure in the minifigure series. She kind of has like a similar getup to that figure. A lot of nice printing. She's got these nice stripes going down her vest. See the necklace and her badge hanging down from her belt. She's got a side holster for a gun. And this is how she looks on the back, kind of just the straps continuing around. And she also has two facial expressions. She has like this smirk and then this like angry expression, so that's how she looks. She's got a new hairpiece too, which actually looks really nice. It's a nice red color with like a gold ring, gold scrunchie, I guess. I think that's what those are called. So if any girls watch this, please correct me if I'm wrong. So I think that's it for Barbara Gordon, so let's keep going. Next up in the set, we have Aaron Cash. Now, I think this is actually a really cool figure for LEGO to make, because Aaron Cash, I think, was just created mainly for the Arkham games, and he appears in 3 of the 4. He's a really cool character. He's most notably known for his hook hand, and his hand was bitten off by Killer Croc. So I wonder if they'll touch on that, if Aaron Cash is in the movie at all, or if they just made this figure for the fun of it. But he's got some nice printing. I think he's more of an orderly this time around rather than a security guard. He's got the nice Arkham Asylum logo on the back of his torso. He's got a nice cool face, and the fin hairpiece that was introduced in the Force Awakens sets. And then this is what his other facial expression looks like. He's just kind of angry. So I think that is it for Aaron Cash. So let's move along. Okay, so the first of many villains in this set is, of course, the Joker. Now, this Joker is kind of a simplistic one, mostly because he has the Arkham prisoner jumpsuit going on. He has a slightly different head than the figure in the Lowrider. This Joker has handcuffs on him. There's not really too much on the torso. I kind of like, though, how the wrinkles in the torso continue down onto the legs. Then on the back, it just says Arkham right there. And then Joker's alternate facial expression in this set, he's like really enjoying himself. He's like really happy. So I think that is it for the Joker. So let's keep going. The second villain we get in this set, or I guess future villain, is Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Now, I think this is definitely a much better Harleen Quinzel figure than we got in the 2013 Arkham Asylum set. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not they actually will have Harley's origin in this movie. To be honest, I think that would be kind of cool. This figure is really, really nice in my opinion. This is actually probably one of my favorite figures in the set. She just looks like just really good. There's a lot of nice printing. The lab coat kind of goes all the way around. She's got like that scarf. She's got a sweater vest underneath. Her like badge, I guess, her employee badge, not employee badge, but like psychiatrist badge. Then right here she just has a tile that says Arkham Asylum on it, and it probably has patient info. She has one facial expression where she's smiling, and then if we turn it around the other way, she looks kind of like confused, I guess, like that. So I think that is it for Dr. Harleen Quinzel. So let's keep going. The next villain in this set is Two-Face. Now, this Two-Face figure is really, really cool, and the design for the character is heavily inspired by Billy D. Williams from the Tim Burton Batman movie back in 1989. And something really cool is that Billy D. Williams is actually voicing Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie, which I think is pretty cool, because in the 1989 Batman movie, Billy D. Williams played Harvey Dent, but we never got to see him as Two-Face. So I think it's kind of cool that we get to sort of see it in Lego form. Now, I really like the, kind of like, I guess, the disgusting half of his face, like the scarred half. Looks like it's just, like the skin is melting. Looks kind of gross, but it looks cool at the same time. Same Arkham prisoner jumpsuit, he just has, like, different hands. Same thing on the back, has the Arkham logo. His hairpiece is pretty brand new. Like his face, this half of his hair looks like it's kind of melting. So he has one expression here where he's like angry, and then on the other side, he looks like he's scared. So I don't know, maybe he's seen a ghost in Arkham. So I think that is it for Two-Face, so let's move on. So moving along, the next villain in this set is Poison Ivy. I think Poison Ivy only comes in like one other set in the first wave of sets, and then I think she actually comes out in a future set, I think involving like the Batwing or something. But she is really cool. She's actually probably one of my not this figure, but like the figure where she's like in her full costume is probably one of my favorite figures in this entire wave. But she has like a really nice hairpiece. It's the same Arkham prisoner jumpsuit, just with different hands, and you can't see it because of her hair, but it has the Arkham logo on the back. She has two facial expressions. She has one where it looks like, I think she's kind of like blowing a kiss or something. And you can take off the hairpiece. Brand new hairpiece, by the way, which looks awesome. She's got that flower and like leaves on it. Turn that around and she is angry. You can see the Arkham logo on the back. So I think that is it for Poison Ivy. So let's move on. So the next to last villain in this set is the Riddler. Now, nothing really too special on the torso or legs, it's just the same Arkham prisoner jumpsuit with different colored hands. Got Arkham on the back. Now the Riddler, I also have the Riddler Racer set, and that Riddler figure is just awesome. So, like the hat and hair combo, that is one solid piece. And I think they did a great job. The Lego group did a really good job with this. The Riddler also has two facial expressions. He has one where he's smiling, he's like grinning, and then on the other side, he looks like he's angry, like Batman just stumped one of his riddles. So I think that is it for the Riddler, so let's move on to the final villain. Last but not least, the last villain that we get in this set is Catwoman. Now, the Catwoman figure, I also have the Catwoman Cat Cycle chase set. That figure's really cool, and this figure is pretty cool too, because, you know, it's Catwoman. The only different thing about her prison jumpsuit is that, I guess, the Arkham security guards felt it was okay if she had her own utility belt. It's just the same belt piece for Batman, just in orange. And backwards, actually. Because this is what the back of Batman's belt looks like, but they turn it around for Catwoman, which is pretty cool to kind of differentiate. So, this is what Catwoman looks like without her mask. She kind of has like this weird goggle effect, and she's smiling on this side of her face, and then on the other side, she is angry. So, similar to all the other prisoner jumpsuits, they have the Arkham logo on the back, and I think that is it for the villains, so let's keep going. Now, the last two figures in this set are the two security guards, or police. They're pretty cool, I guess. Now, there's nothing really too fancy about them. I like their torsos. I think those are really cool police torsos, and they have their badges on their right arms, which is pretty cool. This cop has a hat and a walkie-talkie, and they have GCPD on the back. I think this would actually be pretty cool for like a mock if somebody was like to get a bunch of these GCPD cop torsos. They could do like a pretty cool like GCPD mock, which I think would be pretty sweet. Now, the female officer actually has a second head, or a second face, where she's smiling. Now, I think this is the Lois Lane face from the Batman v Superman set. It was like the one with the Batwing. I think it was like Heroes of Justice, like Sky High Battle or something like that. But that is the face of Lois Lane. So, I think that is it for all the figures in this set. So, let's move on to Arkham Asylum itself. Alright, so before we actually get into Arkham Asylum itself, this set also comes with a police car. Now, I think this is pretty well designed. There's not really anything like too fancy about it. I mean, it kind of looks like classical, like it looks more like a classic, like old-timey police car that you see probably like in the Burton movies or something like that. There's nothing really on the inside. There's just a place for the cop to sit. In the trunk, there is a removable trunk, and inside there is another set of handcuffs and an extra walkie-talkie. So that's pretty cool, I guess. And the trunk can close all the way. It's kind of hard sometimes because you're going to have to place these right. I'm not going to mess with it now. On this side, on this mirror, the car has a light. And then on the front and back, there is this license plate here. And the walkie-talkie fell out. But I think that is it for the police car. So now let's get into Arkham Asylum. Alright, so Arkham Asylum, I think this is actually like a really well designed building. It looks so like gothic, and you have like that front entryway. You have like the statue. I like to think that it's Amadeus Arkham. You have the Arkham Asylum sticker right up on the front, and then there's kind of like these hallways on either side leading from the main building to kind of like the two other sections, and then there's a watchtower up here in this corner. This is actually not connected to the main building. This is separate, and I will get to that. But what I'm going to do is just kind of show you all the sections, because all the action kind of takes place on the inside. So I'm going to get straight into that. Alright, so as you can see, the interior of Arkham Asylum has a lot of detail, and there's a lot of cool sections. So what I'm going to kind of do is give you guys kind of a left to right overview of the entire building. So I'm going to break down every section so you guys can see. So let's get right into that. Now, starting with the first section, I guess we have like I don't really know what you call this, but like in prisons they have like the room where, you know, like guests can come and talk to the prisoners like over the phone, like obviously on opposite sides of a wall with a screen or like glass window that you can see through. It's pretty cool because it comes with 2 telephones and there are clips in the back there that you can't really see. Here on the bottom, there's like a buffet area, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know how good prison food is, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like this. Because to be honest, this looks like stuff that you can find at like just some like normal brunch breakfast place. They got like some cool food pieces in here. Got like a donut piece down here. They have a watermelon piece, pretzel piece right here, and there's like 2 hot dogs, and got dishes and trays and stuff. So I think that is it for the first section, so let's move on. Alright, so the second section, it shows half of the cells in this set. Now, these 2 cells are meant for Poison Ivy and the Joker, and the reason you could tell is because inside the cells, it's really hard to see, but there's a poster in there in Poison Ivy's cell. It says like Plant Monster. I really wish I can get you guys like a better view. And then here in the Joker cell, I'm sorry about my bad camera skills again, just like the Batcave, but in the Joker cell there's like a picture of Batman with like that creepy Joker smile on it. So, and then there's like a walkway up there with like a light right there to like catch criminals. So that is it for the second section, so let's move on to the middle. Now, the middle section of Arkham Asylum is the tallest between the of the 3. So up here on the upper level, there's like a computer screen up here. It says like lockdown, and then up here it has mug shots of the 4 villains featured in this set. There is, you can see the Riddler, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and I think that might be the Joker. You can't really tell. But also over here there's like a safe, and there's like a carton of orange juice. There's like some tapes up here, like recording tapes, and then there's a donut piece right here. And I think that is it for the top. So moving down to the bottom, we have this like bone scanner machine, which is kind of weird. It's gonna get like right up in there. There is a piece, you can kind of see right there, it's like an x-ray piece. It has this skeleton thing in it. So what you're meant to do is you're meant to take a figure, so you can take the Joker, for instance, stick him in, and it'd be like an x-ray machine, like prisoner processing, I guess. So when you screen a prisoner to come through so you can see it again, you know, you can drag the thing through the machine, you know, to make sure that there's like no bombs or anything dangerous. And then here on the 2 signs it says, on this sign it says no cakes, no sharp edges, no chrome pieces, which is just kind of funny that like they know that they're Legos. And then this one says stop, you know, security screening part 1. So there's probably a part 2 that we don't get in this set. So I think that's it for the second section, so let's move on to the final section. Now, like the second section, the fourth section of this building has 2 more cells. Now, this one belongs to Two-Face, and this one belongs to the Riddler. And the reason you could tell that this one is Two-Face is because on the inside, you can't really see, I might have to pull this out. You can't really see it in there, but there's this poster in here, says "We believe in Harvey Dent," and like the second half is like all scratched up and stuff. There you go, you can kind of see it there. And then the Riddler has another sticker. The Riddler's door might be stuck. Oh man, this is really annoying. Might have to do that. There we go. So on the inside, you can't really see the poster, but it has like a bunch of question marks on it and stuff. And then over on the other side, there's like scratch marks on there. And I guess we can do the fourth section in this take too. So up here, there's like a crime lab or whatever. So like, it might be like, I don't know, kind of like CSI type stuff, evidence and stuff like that. And then down here in the bottom, we got laundry machines. You got like a drain right here, and then there's a mop over here. So I think that is it for all of the sections for the interior of the building. So let's move on to the guard tower. So the guard tower is pretty interesting. On my camera, you can't really see it, but in the video you can probably see it. But there's some stickers right here along the bottom. This one says Arkham Asylum, and then this one says Lockdown. Then the other one says Lockdown. Then up here at the top is the actual like watchtower part, and there's like loudspeakers on either side. Now, I'm gonna have to cut down to the bottom, so I'm gonna do that right now. So down at the bottom, we don't really have much besides it's just like a table, I guess, for prisoners, a couple of weights to lift. It keeps rolling away from me, but there's like 2 weights, I guess, for one of the prisoners to work out with, and there is a bench press right here. And there's also a basketball hoop, and it looks kind of tattered. And then up here at the top, the last like real detail, there's not much in the tower except TNT, so that's a little bit concerning. I hope that the Arkham security staff kind of catches that. So that is it for the set itself. So let's move on to the closing of this review. Alright, I think that will do for this review, you guys. This is definitely the biggest set I think I've ever reviewed for this channel. And I'm pretty sure it will not be the last big set. So, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of the set. Like I said earlier, I think the set is absolutely awesome. I think it's worth getting. Just depends on when. You get lots of cool figures. You get a great set. So again, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Links are down in the description below. And until the next review, I'll see you guys later. Bye.